You stopped feeding them and watched the mask slip. Suddenly the warmth disappeared the second you stopped giving free attention. That friendship was never balanced, it was a quiet feeding station for them. You were the food, the audience, the emotional ATM, the constant supply. The moment you stopped pouring, their real face finally showed itself clearly. Most people miss this because the betrayal arrives wrapped in fake politeness. You think you lost a friend, but you actually exposed a long performance. I am going to show you exactly what these people do when starved. By the end, you will never confuse silence for friendship again, ever. The first move they make is sudden, strange, calculated coldness toward you. Yesterday they were laughing with you. Today your name barely gets a reaction. Nothing happened. You simply stopped chasing, and that alone insulted their ego. A real friend asks what is wrong. A fake friend punishes the silence. Watch how fast their warmth dies the moment you stop being useful. Their next move is testing you with small, deliberate, almost invisible little jabs. A backhanded compliment, a dry text, a strange laugh, a missing reply. They want to see if you will panic, apologize, or come crawling back. Do not move. Do not explain. Do not chase. Do not justify yourself. Say this and let it land cold. Just say, I noticed that. 3 words, no follow-up, then go quiet and let them sit. Silence after a sharp line is the cleanest weapon you can carry. Here is the part nobody tells you about fake friends and starvation. They do not miss you. They miss the supply you used to provide. They miss your attention, your loyalty, your favors, your validation, your emotional labor. When that supply ends, you become a problem they need to manage publicly. That is when the third move starts, the quiet social repositioning campaign. They start mentioning you to others in a strange, careful, slightly cold tone. Little phrases like, she changed, or he is acting different lately. Notice the language. They are pre-framing you so future distance looks justified. This is masked hostility, and it is louder than any direct insult ever. Your protection here is one line, one tone, one expression, total neutrality. When someone repeats their gossip to you, just say, that says enough. Do not defend, do not argue, do not over-explain your recent changes. Defending yourself to a fake audience only proves their narrative was working perfectly. The fourth move is a surprise check-in, disguised as random concern. Out of nowhere, after weeks of silence, you get the casual, hey stranger. It feels warm, but it is reconnaissance. They want updates and intel. They want to know if you replaced them, leveled up, or stayed stuck. Answer short, answer flat, answer without information, and watch their tone shift quickly. A simple, all good, thanks for checking, ends the mission without rudeness. You owe them no chapter, no headline, no preview of your private growth. The fifth move is the most dangerous one, the public friendliness, private resentment. In a group, they smile, joke, hug, act like nothing ever changed between you. Alone, the texts are dry, the support disappears, the calls are never returned. This split is not confusion. It is image management. You are now decoration. You are the person they keep close enough to look loyal, but starved. Here's the crazy part. They need you to stay in the picture. Your presence around them protects their reputation, while they quietly poison yours. The defense is simple and surgical. You reduce access without announcing anything publicly. You stop sharing wins, plans, problems, dates, dreams, money news, and family details. Your life becomes a closed room, and they only get to see hallways. The sixth move is the guilt trip dressed as a heartfelt little speech. Suddenly, they bring up old memories, old favors, old times you had together. This is not nostalgia. This is leverage. They are pulling on emotional debt. You do not owe loyalty to a person who only shows up hungry. If they corner you, hold their gaze, and say, that was then. 2 words, calm face, no smile, no apology, no soft tone afterward. Watch how fast a manipulator deflates when their guilt script stops working. The 7th move is the silent recruitment of mutual friends against your peace. They pull others aside and frame themselves as the confused, hurt, innocent party here. You're not invited to events, you're the topic at events instead. This is social sabotage, slow and quiet, and it travels through whispers. Your weapon is consistency. Your behavior in public must stay clean and grounded. When people see calm where they expected drama, the rumor loses all power. A jealous narrator sounds loud. A grounded subject sounds undeniable. Every single time, The eighth move is the sudden return when they sense you are winning. A new job, a new relationship, a new body, a new boundary appears. Suddenly, the old friend resurfaces with congratulations, jokes, and intense renewed interest. This is not love, this is proximity hunting. They want a closer view. They want to study how you did it and feed off your momentum. Keep them at the edges and answer this way. Thanks, all good here. No invitations, no details, no inner circle access, just a polite, closed door. Here's something most people never realize about jealous, fake friends in progress. Your growth is not a gift to them, it is a mirror they hate. Every step you take forward forces them to face their own stuck life. That is why the smile on their face never quite reaches their eyes. That tight, polite, slightly delayed reaction tells you everything you need to know. The ninth move is the strange, slow exit that they pretend never happened. They fade out, then later act shocked when you treat them like strangers. They will say, "I thought we were good," after months of cold treatment. Hold the line. Do not absorb the rewrite. Simply say, "We were." Past tense, no anger, no debate, just a clean acknowledgement of reality together. You're allowed to graduate from people who only loved your usefulness once. The 10th move is the final test, the public emotional ambush in front of others. A loaded comment, a sharp joke about you, a sudden uncomfortable personal question. They want a reaction, they want you flustered, exposed, off balance, slightly defensive. Pause, hold eye contact, do not rush, let the silence do the heavy lifting. Then say calmly, "Interesting thing to bring up," and move to another topic. You just rerouted the ambush and made the room feel their bad energy. Here is something you must understand about every fake friend in your story. They were never your friend. They were a manager of your usefulness only. Their warmth had a price tag. Their loyalty had conditions. Their support had limits. The day you stopped paying that invisible tax, the contract ended without notice. Do not mourn the friendship. Study the pattern so it never repeats again. Real friends multiply you. Fake friends ration you, and the difference is finally obvious. A real friend celebrates your boundaries. A fake friend treats them as personal attacks. A real friend asks how you are. A fake friend asks what you have. A real friend protects your name. A fake friend rehearses their version of you. Memorize that, and you will never get fooled by smiling sabotage again. Now hear this part clearly, because this is where your real power begins. Their cold behavior is not a verdict on you. It is a confession about them. Their silence reveals their character. Their distance reveals their envy. Their reactions reveal everything. You did not lose them. You starved a parasite and called it growth. You did not become cold. You became aware, and aware people get respected. Stop trying to win back people who are quietly competing with you anyway. Your peace is more important than their performance, and your time is finite. So here is what I want you to do before this week ends. Pick one fake friend you already know about and quietly cut the supply. Stop sharing news, stop accepting invitations, stop replying with energy you do not owe. Watch what happens in 14 days, and the truth will write itself clearly. Tell me in the comments, which move on this list hit you the hardest? If this gave you words you needed today, subscribe so the next one finds you. Remember this always, the people who starved when you stopped feeding never fed you. You are the meal, now you are the chef, and the kitchen is closed.